Hey, Be Joyful. I want to give you a heads up on Sunday's message. It's going to be good to be back with you. I've been out of town on vacation with family and graduations and stuff like that. So looking forward to being together again. And we're back in Acts and we're coming to the end of the book. This particular section that we're going to read this Sunday is just a very unique place in the scripture. It's one of the most detailed descriptions of an event that we have. And it's the story of Paul's transfer with Luke and some others when Paul is on his way to Rome, but he's in a huge storm at sea and shipwreck and all this. And so Luke describes this in detail because he was there, and he wants us to really grab hold of what it felt like. It's kind of interesting to see that Paul, though called in the way that he was, though so important to the gospel and the development of the church, has so many roadblocks, especially in the second part of the book of Acts. I mean, if you know or feel like God's calling you to do something and all you have are roadblocks, like being arrested multiple times, prison, now being transferred to Rome, a ship at sea in a storm, impending shipwreck, and then whatever happens after that. I mean, that just seems like God's closing the doors. But Paul just knows where he is going. He is committed to what God has for him. Let me read to you from verse 33. It says, as the day was about to dawn, Paul urged them to take some food. Today is the 14th day that you have continued in suspense and without food, having taken nothing. Therefore I urge you, take some food, for it will give you strength. There's a word in there as he's encouraging them to go ahead and eat. It's been 2 weeks since you've eaten, but there's a word in there that to me has meant a lot recently. It says, you've continued in suspense. And I've been thinking about that a lot and looking at like Psalms and the Old Testament where the scripture explains and describes God as going before the people. And it happens time and time again. He goes before them through trial. He is in front of them as they encounter the desert, or as they encounter struggle, or as we encounter struggle. And so there is this element of suspense. We don't know what's going to happen. There's a sense of concern because things might not go well. There's a little bit of hope in there, but we're in suspense. We're suspended between things, between what seems good and what seems bad. There's a place of where we don't know, where we're insecure, and we can trust in the fact that God has gone before us. That in fact, through His Son Jesus, He has gone before us. And I want to encourage you with that truth. God has gone before us, and it is okay to be in suspense about what is next. And so we're going to see some of that this Sunday. I hope that you'll read the passage. It's basically all of chapter 27. Take a look, and we'll see you then. All right, bye-bye.